Hello and welcome to another episode of the Clearcut podcast. Today we're talking about how AI is ruining filmmaking as a whole and also how it may be able to help it in the future. My name is Sutton. I'm a filmmaker and also a composer.
My name's Eli. I am a filmmaker and YouTuber, co-host of the Clearcut podcast.
Hey guys, I'm Aden. I'm a tech YouTuber, filmmaker, and Clearcut's co-host.
Let's get to the Clearcut.
So to start the conversation about AI, I think a really good example of where AI was used in the professional field is there's this Coca-Cola ad where the entire thing was generated with AI.
Holidays are coming, holidays are coming, holidays are coming. 'Tis the season, it's always Coca-Cola.
The scary part is it's close, but you can very clearly still tell it's AI just because of the smoothness, the blendingness. Something I noticed is there's a lot of trucks in that video, and the way their wheels are spinning don't match up to how fast they're going. It's
Yeah,
like, wow,
and
that's some slippery road there.
yeah, and
Right.
some of the people that are in the commercials, they're trying to make it look like just as similar as a real human being, but it doesn't. But here's the thing: the human in that ad doesn't act human. It doesn't. It seems like off about them.
Yeah, everything's in like 60 per second frame rate, so nothing looks
Mhm.
good. But it's like, Coca-Cola.
Yeah,
It
buy our
look,
product now.
it looks uncanny. It's just the tech's not there yet, but there was a little text at the bottom that told you that this was created by AI. The
Mhm.
problem with this is in the future, when they get to a point when we can't tell if it's AI or not, they could just take that off. There's no law saying you have to say it at the moment. We wouldn't know if it's AI or not.
But then
Yep.
here's the thing. In the context of a Coca-Cola commercial, is it necessary if it's AI or not, right? Because there are also like AI models on clothing websites where they won't even have a physical model wearing the clothes. They just scan the outfit and then have AI create a model for them. Now, if it's accurate, does it matter like to the customer? If a commercial's made with AI, it's still promoting the product and making you want Coca-Cola, either way, and it's probably more cost efficient too.
Well, yeah, that's the reason it is a good thing for the company because they make a buttload of money off of it, but they don't got to pay nothing. I bet the only thing they had to pay for was the licensing and subscription, which probably came together. Add in a few prompts, edit together, track the Coca-Cola logo on the trucks and stuff because AI sucks at text. And there you go. You just produced a very popular ad because you're using new technology that all you had to do was type in a few prompts.
Yeah, and the weird thing is like this is almost like it's not really false advertising, but just the way like why would you use like AI for something that's real and you're trying to make it enjoyable, but just keep it authentic. If you keep it authentic, I think that it would look much better. And like if somebody saw like an authentic ad, like the other older ads, like maybe some of the ones that Michael Jackson was in.
Feel the Pepsi wave.
They're gonna be like, "Ooh, I want to buy myself a Coca-Cola." Like, but if you just see this ad, I don't know. They look, they look, they look. I don't know. They have a specific feeling where it's not dark feeling, but it's like I don't know.
Something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Yeah, it's like something ain't right.
What about when it gets to the point where it does look right, right? They bring back Michael Jackson or something in
Yeah,
some AI thing.
yeah.
Like is there still a problem with using AI in something like that?
Well, I would argue there is. Hold on one second. I want to read you a piece from this article I wrote. It's called, "In short, if AI keeps developing, it could replace the film industry as a whole or completely rewrite how it's made. It will become less of a creative process and just a machine pumping out mindless content. So I ask you, the viewer, the consumer, because the fate of the human content lies on your shoulders. If you do believe AI generated content is taking over and it is wrong, then what are the ethical means to stop this before it goes too far?" There's more on that, but it was more about scripts and stuff. But that's what the dystopian thing I'm afraid of happening is when we get to the point where we can't tell if it's AI or not, and if they don't make laws to make the companies tell if it's AI generated or not, it'll just become a mindless machine pumping out content that they won't need any creative minds for anymore. They won't need to pay them. They'll just need someone add a prompt generator. There's actually a YouTuber who tried this exact thing. I forget his name, but basically, he created a AI-generated avatar, which he started with, to replace his content, and he basically made a ton of different channels with these AI personalities where everything about it was AI-generated, and it could basically be a mindless machine that just pumps out tons of content, and since there's enough channels and enough kids to watch the content, he could still make as much money, not if more, while he did absolutely nothing. Wembu. No, I don't think it's Wembu. I'll have to look that up. He was part of the squad with Jelly. Minecraft YouTubers. I'll have to look that up. But that's what I'm mainly afraid of.
Interesting. And like we're talking right now about the video version of it, but like what about the audio version of it? Like people who like because off camera you guys we Sutton and I were messing with this AI music generator, which is called what was it? What is it?
Suno.
Yeah, Suno.
Just
And
just as
Oh, I love
scary.
Suno.
Just
yeah,
as
Suno's
scary.
awesome.
yeah, we were
So we generated a song which, as a composer myself, I could not tell if it was AI or not or showed. Let me show it to you real quick and show the viewers here. I can't tell if it's AI or not. Like if I just heard it.
yeah.
Okay. Here we go. This is it. Oh shoot. Wrong button.
Oh no.
Okay, there we go.
Get you in the bed, go, go. Go, 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 go. Get you in the bed, go, go. Go, 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 go. Get you in the bed, go, go. Get you in the bed, go, go. Get you in the bed.
I know. Crazy.
Get you in the bed, go, 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 go. I don't like your beat of. Go, 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 go. Get you in the beat of.
But as you can tell, that's terrifying.
Give him a timbers.
How do we feel about that? Like that's Ooh.
I've noticed with Suno is if it's just like light singing or it's the singing's up front, it either sounds highly auto-tuned or just you can tell it's AI. But if you lean into the digitized things, you can't tell. Like, here's the other track that it made.
Kick you in the beat of go, of go, of go, of go, of go, of go, of kick you in the beat of go, 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 of go. Kick you in the beat of.
Yeah, go ahead.
How
Yeah.
do we feel about an artist creating that with AI and then sampling that beat and turning it into a song, like and like adding it to like lyrics that they wrote or something?
Yeah, that's fine. But
Do they need to state that that beat was created with AI?
uh no, they need to state what part of it was AI.
Interesting.
If that makes
But
sense. What do you mean by sample? Like they take like a loop track?
basically, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's still necessary to do that. So just like a creator, like a DJ samples another person's art for a loop, they need to give credit to them. Same thing with that. They need to say that AI created it, or if they loop someone else's, say that it's their original content.
Yeah.
Like
And the weird thing is like people out here are like sometimes they want to be like musicians, but they just don't know how to start or where to start, and so they just make these types of music and all that stuff. So it's just like guys, like if you guys want to make music on your own, just like probably start somewhere. Like it can be like something like a music tutorial, or you can look up on Google to see like what music software you can use and all that stuff, something that's easier and that you can use like as a beginner.
Like,
So
for example, like a starter DAW's Luna, if you want to get started. But this is so discouraging as a composer myself, looking at this and going, okay, so someone can type with one prompt with something that would have taken me like 4 hours to produce on my own.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's scary because it could replace filmmakers and the creative artist as a whole.
However, there are some good sides to it though. If we don't like let it take full control, like if we use it as a tool,
Hmm.
are there any like do we know of times where people used AI as a tool like that?
So, yeah, that's part of the argument is I'm going to bring a quick example and then I'll get to the point. Is they recently did this study for people where one group got to use ChatGPT to create an article, the other group had to write it on their own. At the end, the ChatGPT group was just copy and pasting at the end, and the other group was getting better. But at the last week, they switched it where the people who didn't get to use ChatGPT then got to use ChatGPT, and then the other people had to write it on their own, and they had to like recall past articles. And the people with ChatGPT wrote way better than they could have. So using it as a tool, adding on to it helped it, but the other people just failed starting with it. So using a tool like that, an example in the filmmaking is they recently like did a recreation show where some people they had to make look older, other people they had to make look younger. So they developed this AI tool where the actual filming and live action, that's real. That's not AI. But they did an AI that was trained on the actors' faces for a real-time AI face replacement. So they could see it on real time on the monitors, like the older or newer face on there. And then after they had it all filmed and stuff, they would render a higher res version onto it, so it wouldn't look as weird.
Mm, yeah. That's
But
interesting.
it is
That's
a
very
good,
useful.
yeah. If we use it as a tool and not replacing it, because who had to build that AI? The same VFX guys who would have had to done it by hand.
Right, right.
So that's a case of no one's being replaced. They're just developing a new tool. Like it's originally when CGI started being developed, who invented the first rendering machines and the first 3D programmers? There were a lot of the VFX guys who did the miniatures and things like that,
Right,
and the
right. Yeah.
pyrotechnic guys. They developed all that as they went. So if we see it like that, just another tool to develop, and we don't have it do all the work, then we have something.
And like the AI, for example, like it's just like basically an automated digital robot that's doing all like for example like your chores for you instead of you doing your chores because it might miss something that you wanted it to do, but it just probably missed it or whatever. But if you do it, then you're going to succeed at it. Plus, you might even make it better.
I like what you're saying there, Aiden. So it's kind of like you won't learn the skill unless you do it yourself if you're letting AI do
Yeah,
it.
that's basically what I'm saying.
My brother used to well, still always tells me is well, some of the biggest problems with our phones and technologies is making us dumber and not thinking for ourselves for basic things. And this guy's like a engineer. He's like he like draws the plans and stuff for oh geez, not windmills, the other things. Why am I being
Yeah.
stupid? You know what I'm talking about. The white spinny things that generate wind industry.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
mean
yeah, yeah,
windmills,
yeah.
windmills. Yeah.
Are they called windmills? I thought they're called something else.
Turbine, turbine.
Turbine, wind turbine.
Yeah.
Yes. He builds basically like the plans for how the electricity gets to each ones and how they're built and stuff. Um, so smart guy. I think he is right though that even AI is making us dumber, but the problem starts even further with the thing we carry in our pocket every day.
Yeah, plus like the thing that we carry in our pocket every day, like what just Hudson said, it's supposed to be like people that like the person that made the phone, like the first smartphone, didn't like make it intentionally just to, I guess, rot your brains out and all that stuff. It was supposed to be used as a tool
Hmm.
for life, for work, for all these other things and all that stuff, careers and all that stuff. It's supposed to be a tool that can help you make money instead of just scrolling on YouTube Shorts watching brain rot, Italian brain rot, tung 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 sarol.
I'm sad that you knew that.
Well, that's it. That is what it is, you know?
Yeah, he totally doesn't watch it.
Yeah, totally, totally.
But yeah, whenever technology is made, it can always be good used for good and evil. It's up to us though how we use it. There's always someone going to use it for evil. Um,
Yeah,
Oppenheimer actually talked a lot about that when he was creating the atom bomb because he knew that with this creating technology, it would kill a lot of people,
yeah,
even in the name of good. But it could be taken out to its theoretical end
yeah.
of destroying everyone.
Yep,
And he didn't want to be responsible for that.
yep. That's basically gosh, like and like the more technology over the years progress, it's just going to like it's gonna help us some and it's gonna lose some. Like meaning like it's gonna help us with life a little bit more, but at the same time, we don't want to take it over our lives like it's gonna like we're gonna be lazy and all that stuff. Like we're just using it as a tool. Like for example, like take the Tesla Cybertruck. Take that. It helps people like I guess I don't know. I personally don't like it because a truck is supposed to be a truck, nice and beefy,
Not
and
a refrigerator.
yeah, not a refrigerator or like a metal dumpster or something like that. So it's supposed to, I guess, like Tesla, the company is supposed to like take make cars by using electricity and all that stuff, make cars run on electricity and to kind of help the pollution and all that stuff, right? That kind of has some benefits. But if you look at the recent like Tesla Cybertrucks like news and all that stuff, like there's been some functions and features that's just beta and all that stuff, and it's not too ready yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's definitely a lot. It's like the windshield wipers that I recently saw on Instagram, like on their Instagram reel, like they're not working anymore. And yeah, and Tesla is I guess pausing on making the Cybertrucks and that won't like ship anymore because of that's happening. So yeah, there's some benefits to it, but also some downfalls to it.
Either way, we're on the edge and a threshold of our society making a decision with this technology of either using it as a tool or replacing us. And
Yeah.
we have to tread lightly on how we use this because it's already snuck into our lives in ways we just don't even question anymore. Autocorrect is a form of AI.
Yeah.
The thing that lets you in your phone because you got to scan your face and you got to try it 5 times before it actually recognizes your face
Yeah,
is
Face
also
ID.
AI.
Yep, using
That's
the infrared
crazy.
camera and all that stuff on it's mostly on iPhones and plus using I don't want to activate any iPhones out there, but Siri, I guess
Siri's
that's a
creeping
form of
me
AI.
out.
Yes, that's a form of AI there.
Yes, like there's times when I've had a conversation in the other room, it's heard me and almost sent a email basically saying to someone.
Oh gosh,
And
I'm gonna have to bleep that out.
I was running after it saying, don't send, don't send.
Imagine it doesn't hear you say "don't send it." You all it hears is "send," and
So,
you're like,
it's like,
"Sent,
well,
sent
great.
to so and so."
I'm getting a failing grade on that for that teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
It really does all depend on how we use it, though.
mhm.
Yeah.
Because, like, but AI like Siri could be useful if you want to change the song while you're driving, but you don't want to pull your phone out and be distracted. So you
Right.
can just do it with your voice, right? So
Yeah.
it really is just how you use it. That's
Like how I use AI, and this is almost daily, is I'm very dyslexic, so I need voice to text to do
yes.
most of my spelling because I'm illiterate. And I also use an AI called Natural Reader, which like reads stuff to me in a realistic fashion that doesn't sound like a 1990s bad movie where the AI sounds like this and has that horrible filter over it.
Yep, and sometimes it helps you like if you like let's say you want to make a YouTube channel and you don't know what logo or whatever to create, you could just ask AI like you could just take like a box of random things or whatever that you like inside your head like you like to have fun and or like enjoy with or whatever like whatever is your hobby like if you like going off road or whatever just do like a truck and all that stuff and then like an animated truck and then it will if you want to be a trucking channel, you just put that in AI and then you got yourself a logo.
Or not encourage using AI like that and find someone who you can support and commission to do it.
I'm
Hopefully.
saying like for idea wise, like if you have no
Oh,
idea what
idea
you want to
wise?
do. Yes.
Oh, that's
Yes.
a great idea. I thought you just
Yes.
meant like, no, just use AI generate it.
What? No. No, no, no. We do not encourage that, people. No,
No.
no, no.
Okay. Okay. I was confused. Yeah. Yeah. Using it for inspiration is sometimes a good idea. For me, I can't do that writing wise because if it comes up with a good idea, it's like, no, I don't feel good about it now if I try to use that.
Yep.
Like I feel like I stole someone else's idea, except it was a robot's idea, so it's like second-rate idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think I'm gonna call it for today's episode. It's fun talking to you, and you, the viewer, you really have a choice now to either use this as a tool, like we said, or to make it and use it for bad and just consume mindless content.
Yep. You guys have free will, so choose the oh my gosh, choose the wise choice.
Because
Absolutely.
tread lightly. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. We got a few more episodes on the channel if you want to check those out. We're trying to get weekly content going now, and that's the clear cut. We'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
God bless.
Thanks, guys.